just need to know how many people are coming into the library, and SenSource does that for us.
And we were just doing a tally, a little hash mark.
We chose SenSource as our people counter because they solved a lot of the issues.
We started with the people counter in April of 2008, and it's just really been fantastic. It's set up well for the type of doors we have. We SenSource people counters to help us report our yearly statistics to the state, and we also use the people counters in order to help us maintain a good staffing level when you're trying to get all the work done in the library. You know, to stop and think, oh, I forgot to count these people. Well, you know, how many people are here? So it was a trigger for us to, there's a better, easier way to do this. So we gathered information about all the different people counters, and we felt that this one was going to work well for us.
We decided to implement the SenSource people counters product in July of 2009 to help us calculate the number of people that come into the library, and we use those figures to report for funding, statistics, as well as to make sure that we're a successful library. The state requires us to give an estimation of how many people come into the library each month. The data of the amount of people who come into the library is collected periodically throughout the month.
We chose SenSource people counters as a solution for a public display to show how many people would be coming into and out of the building throughout the day. And the product reputation that was talked about on the web made it a no-brainer. We would definitely be using the data to see whether or not we need to increase the number of hours we're open or closed, level of staffing. If anything, we've talked about that. We would be, we would purchase another unit to watch the circ desk. We use the SenSource data, and then we report that back to our library administration, and then they report that back to university's administration. The SenSource people counter data, we not only have displaying on our public display, but we also have it being displayed on our library's website. I would highly recommend the SenSource people counter to any library that would need a people counter.
When other libraries ask about people counters, I always speak up and say, oh, we've got SenSource, they're fantastic, and you should really look into them.